Peace be with you. My name is Alan Kiesler. Although I'm in the United States, I'm always thinking about the whole world and our whole galaxy, in fact, the whole of existence, because I've learned that we are right now becoming part of the galactic community as our brothers and sisters from other planets are visiting us more and more. So we should all be very, very happy. Um, of course, as I've always said, I'm especially concerned myself and thinking about Pakistan, Khalistan, that holy land where, God willing, the truth is coming out, justice is being established, and above all, love. We are all learning to love each other more and more. And that love is what is going to bring us into this world community and this intergalactic, not only in our galaxy, all the galaxies in our universe are being brought together in love, believe it or not. It doesn't look like it right now on the surface, but it really is happening. So I'm so happy to be able to talk about this a little bit today. So I only want to say one thing right now. I've said this before, but still I'm repeating. I first met an extraterrestrial myself when I was 9 years old, and I was walking home from school, and in this clearing in the forested area, there was a flying saucer. This was 1956. I was 9 years old. So in those days, we weren't afraid of extraterrestrials. Now Hollywood movies have made us afraid of extraterrestrials. But actually, I was very happy to see this flying saucer. And there was a woman standing in the doorway. There was a open doorway, and there was like a stairway going up to it. And she was beckoning me, come, come. So I walked up, and she embraced me so fondly, so lovingly, that I felt she was my real mother. She was my real mother. In fact, when I got home, then I told my mother, my biological mother, you're not my mother," because I was so convinced that this other extraterrestrial lady, she looked just like a human being, except her ears were on the top of her head. Otherwise, she looked like a human being. Um, and that was the first time I ever met an extraterrestrial, and it was a very, very happy, happy meeting. And then that same lady, she looked like she was maybe 25, 30 years old. In 1993, I was in San Francisco, and I saw this bluish light coming from the cloud. It was very foggy. San Francisco's usually foggy in the summer, especially. So I saw a bluish light in the clouds, and then as I got out, I was actually sitting in my van, and when I got out, I was literally pulled up into the sky, through the fog, through the clouds. And there on the other side of the clouds was that same flying saucer that I had seen when I was 9 years old. And the same lady, extraterrestrial lady, was there. The door was open again, and I got pulled right up into it. And she again greeted me very lovingly. She still looked the same age, although it was, many years later, decades later of our time. So I had changed from 9 years old to about, I can't remember, what was I, about 45, I guess, 46. And she still looked the same age. So, but she was very kind and loving again. And she had a sense of humor too. That was very interesting. Anyway, uh, that was about 1993. So that's been, what is that, like 30 years ago now. And I saw her one more time um, when it was 1998, when I was transported off planet to this meeting where there were many extraterrestrials of different species in a meeting. There was representatives of different species, and they were having a discussion about whether they should stop World War III or World War IV or V, whatever, because there were going to be world wars before that, but they had been stopped by mercy of God or by extraterrestrial forces acting under the guidance of higher forces. And so the World War III, which was going to happen in 1999, seventh month of 1999, it was decided or revealed at that meeting that this world war, which was expected to happen in 1999, will be stopped. So those were the three times that I had this sort of experience with extraterrestrials, and all of them were very happy and very pleasant. Now, right now, we are right on the cusp, we're right on the edge of all this coming out. More and more, our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters are coming and meeting people, literally, just like I met so many years ago. And they are, so it's very, very exciting time. We're actually right now just becoming part of the galactic civilization of people from other planets and other stars all together. We're all members of one family. We really are all members of one family. I don't call them aliens for that reason. I call them our space brothers and sisters. Um, so we all should be very, very happy just understanding this one point, that finally, after thousands of years of waiting, this time of, we usually call it the Day of Judgment or the time of world peace, but it's not a judgment. It's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of the united world, where our world is united as one society. We give up, we end all these wars, and therefore we can enter into the galactic society. We can enter into personal relationships with people from other planets, because as long as we are fighting amongst ourselves, we can't really enter into a galactic society. So when we give up, as right now people are getting so disgusted and so angry with all these wars that are going on, that we're not going to tolerate them anymore. And we are going to understand we must love each other. That's the secret. We must love each other, even our enemies. We should pray for our enemies. We should love them. We should, of course, try to wake them up if they're doing something wrong and tell them, don't do anything wrong like you've been doing, because that will only be bad for you and you will suffer as a result. But that's love. That's how we love our enemies. We try to help them understand the truth too. So this is happening right now. That's all I'm going to say, because I see we have a lot of questions and comments already. Saliha Khanum says, Assalamu alaikum, sir. Wa alaikum salam, Saliha ji. Gray says, Assalamu alaikum, Babaji. Hum Pakistani corruption go accept कर चुके हैं, क्योंकि अब ये सोसाइटी नॉर्म हो चुका है. इमरान खान ने करप्शन के अगेंस्ट जिहाद किया था. Yes, that's very, very true. But we have to stand up and not accept it. We have to, as you were objecting, we have to object to corruption. We have to stand up for the truth, and we have to be loving and kind and thoughtful of others, and pray constantly, be in constant prayer, and pray for the good of all, and love everyone. That's the secret to success in life, anytime, but especially right now, this critical time in human history, when we are meeting our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters, and they are going to be working together with us. So we should, it's amazing. This is the time. So the Day of Judgment means that the truth is coming out. That's really what it means. It doesn't mean what most people, most people, I think that the Day of Judgment is something to be afraid of. Only people that need to be afraid of the Day of Judgment are the people who have done very, very bad things. But God is very kind and forgiving, so he's not going to hold those things against us. He's going to teach us all, as he's been teaching all along, to love each other. That's the supreme law, love each other. So when we forgive our enemies, we love them, we work together very kindly and lovingly with everyone, no matter what their background, what their religion, what their nation. We work together because we're all brothers and sisters. On this planet, we say we're all children of the same Adam and Eve, but actually, throughout the universe, we're all related to each other, believe it or not. We're not unrelated to our space brothers and sisters. We're all members of one extended family. So that is now coming out. You'll see it very soon. More and more extraterrestrial brothers and sisters are coming here and meeting us and helping us, working together with us to establish our community as one united world in love and peace, and united with our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters too. Okay, Sarmad Ishfaq says, Assalamu alaikum, Babaji. Hope you and your missus are well. Thank you very much. Sarmad Ishfaq Sahib. Wa alaikum salam. And hope you are all well. Zila Baloch says, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, Zila ji. Gray says, in Pakistani society, shopkeeper Naptul mein kami beshi karege. Fruit seller, doctor, to peon, all people proudly tell that we betray someone in their gatherings. This is changing. This world has been based on cheating. This world has been based on lying. This world has been based on hating and fighting and warring with each other. That's because of our inability to see the truth. The truth, what is the truth? The truth is that love is the most important thing. And the truth is that if we cheat and lie, we will be cheated. We will be lied to. So when we understand this truth, as people are now understanding more and more, then that is all going to change. So don't worry that things are seeming to get very, very bad and worse. It's getting worse fast, right? In Pakistan, especially, we see how horrible things are getting worse and worse very fast. What does that mean? That means the end of this old age is finished. The day of judgment is here, and the truth is now coming out. And the satanic forces, the evil forces, the selfish forces, they are being exposed. So now they're even, like you say, they're proudly telling they're being exposed. So we must stand up for the truth, and we must, this most important truth, stand up for love. We must love each other and love God and love all of creation, not only human beings, extraterrestrial brothers and sisters, animals, plants, everyone. Okay, so don't worry about this horrible situation in society, not only in Pakistan, all over the world this is happening. On the social level, things are becoming very, very dangerous, very, very fearful. But within our hearts, if we can see the truth, we will be very happy because this means that the truth is coming out. The day of judgment means the truth is coming out. Okay, Sarma Deshpak says, Babaji, waiting patiently for great times, which will inshallah be spearheaded by Pakistan. Did you see any dream or get any indication about what is to happen in the coming months? I don't know about days or weeks or months or years. I don't know how long this will take. I really don't. But I do know 100% certain that this will happen. That in the not too distant future, it may be a year or two, it may be, but the change has happened. The change that we were waiting for has happened already. That change is this, that the satanic forces have become so afraid that they're losing, that they're becoming desperate. That's what we're witnessing in the world right now. It's the desperation of the selfish, hate-filled people. And they're becoming desperate. That's why things are becoming so bad so fast. But that's a sign, like I've said many, many times, the darkest part of the dark night is just before the dawn. So now it's getting really dark. That means the dawn is getting really close. Okay, Abdul Rahim says, Allah Pak aapko khush rakhe aur hum sab par raham farmaye. Apna kara farmaye. Ameen. Ameen, Suma. Yes. May God be merciful upon us. May God be kind, and may we all be very happy. So Allah Pak aapko khush rakhe. Thank you. May He is. I am very, very happy. And may we all be very happy as we understand what's really happening right now. Not only in this planet, other planets also. They're seeing the same change happening right now when we all come together, when our planet comes together with people from other planets. And that's the time we've been waiting for. Gray says, that's why Imran Khan wanted to change the system. As a result, he is behind the bars. He is apparently behind the bars, but within his heart, he's not. Within his heart, he is very, very close to God. So don't worry about him. God is all powerful. So whatever is happening in the world, it's not bad. Imran Khan being behind bars is not bad. It means that the truth is coming out, that the enemies of truth are getting desperate. So Imran Khan is a good man. He is truthful. He's honest. and he's sincere. So we should all be very happy that the time has come when the desperate satanic forces have become so desperate that they're doing more and more foolish things, and people are becoming openly criminal, openly lying. It's become open. So don't think that Imran Khan is behind bars. He's apparently in jail, but in his heart, he is not. And the truth is in the heart. So you see, he's not unhappy. He's happy in jail even, but he's praying, as we all are praying, that the truth will become more and more apparent to everyone. Okay, Aki Ahmed says, nice, thank you very much. And he goes on, oh, Allah bless you. Thank you very much. May Allah bless it. Allah is blessing me. He is blessing us all. What does blessing mean? Blessing means making happy. So when we receive Allah's blessing, we become happy. So I'm so happy now. I really have been blessed by God Almighty. Thank you. Shamila Suleiman says, MashaAllah, pray for my successes. Love for you from Pakistan. Oh God, please bless and make Shamila Suleiman successful. What is real success? Real success is coming near to God, coming near to each other, loving all, and becoming happy. Success doesn't mean making money or success. Success means becoming happy, becoming loving, becoming truthful, becoming fair and just. This is real success. So I'm praying that you will be successful in that way, Shemaila Ji. And all of us, let us pray for each other that way, that we all be successful. We all become happy at this wonderful, wonderful time, amazing time in human history. Zila Baloch says, I want to know secret of your smile. Your face is always smiling. I also want such a smile on my face, which I think I have lost somewhere. All you have to do is look within your heart. Don't look outside. Because if you look outside, you'll see all the bad things that are happening. If you look in your heart, you feel the truth in the depths of your heart, then you will be happy and smiling. You understand? Please, just try to understand. The secret of my smile is that I am seeing within my heart the truth. And the truth is visible if you look within. And just go on. If you don't feel happy, pray for happiness. We want to be, everyone wants to be happy. So just look within and realize the truth of love. Love is what's important. And when we love each other, when we love all of God's creation, and we ultimately love God, the almighty source of everything, then we will be happy and smiling. Zila Baloch goes on. What should be that one resolution for a young person for next year and for every coming year? Oh God. Make me happy, make me loving. I think those two things go together all the time. True love and true happiness go together. So our resolution is that I'm going to be loving. I'm going to be more loving. I'm going to be kind to people. And when we do that, when we make that resolution and we sincerely try to become more loving, then we will become happy. That's what I would make my resolution to. Let me become more loving. That's all. Adal Bashir says, Assalamu alaikum, sir. How are you, sir? I'm very, very happy. Thank you. My health is also good. My health is quite good. And finally, Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Ali. This is Bilal. How are you? I was curious about the portals and wormholes. What is your perception about these concepts? And how do you think we can access them? Oh, that's a very good question. Thank you for bringing this up. Because portals and wormholes are very important to understand, because that's the way our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters are visiting us. Because many of them are from other star systems, not only from other planets in our solar system, but many of them are light years away, even hundreds and thousands of light years away. So the only way they can travel here is by wormholes and portals, which are basically just as like if you have a piece of paper and you fold it over, so that when you fold it over, the top and the bottom of the paper come together, right? So it's like that. So space can be bent like that or folded like that. And then that place where the top and bottom touch, or this place in space and that place in space touch, because of that folding of space, that is a portal or a wormhole. So how do we access them? We don't have to worry about accessing portholes, wormholes or portals. Don't worry about accessing them. Just worry about being kind and loving, and then everything will follow automatically. So our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters are using these portals and wormholes, and that's why there's so many of them here right now. There's not thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, I think even millions of our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters are here with us right now. Many of them look just like human beings, and they may be walking around. But they're here, and they're gradually, not gradually, now more and more quickly, they're manifesting themselves to us. So don't worry about accessing portals and wormholes. They are real, but we don't have to worry about going through portals or wormholes or portals. We just have to worry about becoming loving and kind, standing up for the truth, and not fearing. Don't be afraid. Don't be feared. That's the way the enemies try to control us, is by making us afraid. So when we see the truth and we become kind and loving, then we won't be afraid. So be happy. Don't worry about portals. Portholes, I keep calling them portals and wormholes. Amomi says, hello, sir. You sound so knowledgeable. What have you done your education in? Well, I do have a PhD in South Asian Studies from the University of California at Berkeley, but that's not what makes me knowledgeable. What makes me knowledgeable is my experience that I've had and what I've learned from good teachers. And so my knowledge really is based on seeing in my heart. That's why I'm so happy. That's why I'm so knowledgeable. It's because of seeing the truth. And the real truth is not what you learn in school. The real truth, in fact, most of what we learn in school is not true, believe it or not. The history is completely full of lies everywhere. And even the science is often full of incorrect information. But the real education is to turn within and see within our hearts that we are meant for, we're made of, and we're meant for love. Loving everyone. That is the real knowledge. That's where knowledge really comes from, is within our heart. So please be happy, understanding that this is the wonderful time, most wonderful time that people have been waiting for on our planet for thousands and thousands of years, many thousands of years. And now we're living in this time when world peace is coming. It's right here now. And our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters are with us, which was not the case before. I mean, they have been. Since my childhood, I've been meeting extraterrestrials a few times. But right now, more and more, they are here. And we will be meeting them more and more. And we will becoming galactic citizens, not only world citizens, but we will become citizens of an interplanetary and interstellar society. Okay, last comment here is 2012265 says, thanks. Please pray for us, Dr. Ali, and if possible, can you please share your email? Yes, I am praying for you, and definitely. And I can't share my email because I already get too many emails. I can't read them all. So I'm not using email much. But if you want to contact me, come on this live chats every Saturday at this time, 7:30 p.m. in Pakistan. It's now 6:30 a.m. in California. At this time, we can meet, and you can write me here. Okay, and finally, AMO Me says, wow, so beautiful and so true. Thank you very much. What a wonderful way to end. So be happy and don't worry. The truth is coming out, and it will come out more and more. Okay. May God protect us all. Allah Hafiz. And be happy.